What in the motherfuck is up, fam of Liberty, and also everyone else watching this video who isn't following our channel for some indiscernible reason? I'm Admin Tim, aka Big Sarge, founder of the Sons of Liberty. If you recently saw us out in the streets at a protest for the first time and or you're new to our channel, I know what you might be thinking, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Fuck Donald Trump, fuck neo-Nazi sympathizer Elon Musk, fuck GOP politicians, and fuck the wealth hoarders that have their fucking boot on the neck of just about every American citizen. This channel and its comment sections and other Sons of Liberty social media are not a safe space for bootlicking simps for a convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, Wish.com fascist oligarch, failed insurrectionist, Russian stooge, authoritarian tyrant, or his sugar daddy, the world's biggest fucking supervillain man-child piss baby from South Africa who nobody fucking elected. Now you know where I stand on things, so if you're still here and you're not frantically rage typing into the comments box like a triggered MAGA snowflake cuck who's ass mad about the fact that liberals are more patriotic and less fascist than you, then maybe you should consider following the channel after you watch this video. Up front, tomorrow is Monday, January 27th, and at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're doing a live stream with Scott from the staff of Liberty and our special guest, former congressman and former presidential candidate Richard Ojeda, a retired U.S. Army major. We'll be talking about various things such as how you can help resist the rising tide of fascist tyranny in this country. And by resist, I mean something more than typing "do not comply" in advance and changing your profile picture or deactivating accounts. I mean something tangible like, getting involved in local politics and helping reshape the party that claims to be progressive but really isn't. Now, if you have never participated in a Sons of Liberty live stream event, there are 3 important things that you need to know before you tune in. 1, I start the show about 20 minutes early with some indie film and machinima work from my indie film company, Bravo Whiskey Charlie Films, where fellow Sons of Liberty admins V and Matt also help out. 2, about 1 minute before the stream begins, I blast a music track that I composed. It's loud, it's metal, and it's a fucking wake-up call. And finally, 3, we moderate the shit out of our live stream comments, so if you get in there and you act like a fucking dolt towards my guests or other people in the comments, I will ban you without hesitation, without question, without blinking an eye, and without losing sleep later. So, let's talk about cute winter boots since baby it's cold outside, and no, that's not a song about sexual assault, but we'll talk about that again in December. Cute winter boots are for people who need to be protected from wintry issues such as, say, ice. And by ice, of course, I'm referring to slippery conditions in which we find ourselves lately, thanks to the climate change affecting this country over the past week. If you aren't picking up what I'm putting down, maybe rewind this to the chapter marker and really pay attention. Now, whenever there's an emergency like a winter storm warning and you want to find a sale on cute winter boots, you can do things like let all the people in your various networks know to be on the lookout because of dangerous weather. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Waze app. Personally, I find it useful when I'm driving so as to avoid speed traps and traffic jams. But as it turns out, you can use the Waze app for other things, such as pinning the location of a sale on winter boots. And we certainly don't want to risk anyone's safety when ice forms on the ground at local schools and hospitals, which has been occurring over the past couple of days. And you should absolutely personally reach out to the administrators at those institutions to find out what's their policy on handling icy conditions. Speaking of ice, we've been seeing a lot of fake gear on places like Etsy. So I'll be posting links on the Sons of Liberty Discord server where you can report these items to Etsy because we certainly don't want anyone getting injured on the fake ice. Now we're going to shift gears and talk about politics so as not to fuck with our brand dilution. On the political front, I want to say that if you voted for Trump over Kamala Harris because Genocide Joe, fuck you. If you didn't vote for Kamala Harris or you decided not to vote at all because she didn't come out swinging against Israel, fuck you. If you voted as a third party, as a protest voting against a 2-party system or because of Palestinian genocide, fuck you. We now have at least 4 more years of fascist tyranny and authoritarianism in this country because of fucks like you. If that makes you mad, lay your prayers and concerns at the altar of Saint Thuapap, the patron saint of customer service and Sons of Liberty, and I am his chief high priest. Admin Tim 316 says, get fucked and die mad about it. Hashtag not sorry, not sorry. You see, Donald Trump has just authorized the full and unrestricted sale and supply of missiles, bombs, ammunition, weapons, military equipment, and logistics supplies to Israel. Furthermore, he's brokering a plan with Israel to round up all the Palestinians in Gaza, ostensibly for relocating them to some other country that's already said they don't want the refugees. We all know the United States' history of relocating and stealing land. That worked out really well for Native Americans, and that was sarcasm. And not to put too fine a point on things, but the last time we relocated someone on stolen land in the Middle East, we ended up with 70 years of violence and bloodshed, and so now we've come full circle again. So yeah, all you motherfuckers who are like, hey, David, genocide Joe, we fucking told you so. Hell, the Palestinians told you so, but you purity test cocksuckers wanted to prove a point and virtue signal, so I guess fuck what Palestinians had to say to you. Anyway, y'all are no better than MAGA in my eyes, so you may as well pack your bullshit up and get the fuck off the left, because you can find better allies over in the right wing. Yeah, motherfucker, I said it. For everyone else who voted correctly to try and mitigate the continuance of Palestinian genocide or to stop it outright, thank you for trying. For all you leftists and liberals and progressives, which I lovingly call the American left, for all the pedantic assholes that are like, you can't be, the resistance starts with us. You want to know how you can get involved in the Sons of Liberty resistance movement? Or maybe you just want to find like-minded people, or maybe you're afraid and want to try to find people who can help you. For the past few months, we've begun organizing local Sons of Liberty chapters by region. Please don't ask me in the comment sections if we have a chapter in such and such state or such and such region. Get on Discord, because rule number 1 of Sons of Liberty Fight Club is that we don't talk about Sons of Liberty Fight Club. I have a whole ass video on a subject called Operation Security, or OPSEC, and if that is a foreign concept to you, then I suggest that you watch it. With Discord, I strongly recommend that you enable two-factor authentication and be cautious of unsolicited direct messages or DMs. I promote the Sons of Liberty Discord server in almost every video that I do because conservative social media tech oligarchs like Mark Zuckerberg and Shadow President Elon Musk, they can't deplatform us on Discord. They can't mute or censor our content. On our Discord, our staff does moderate our content. For example, we don't allow Fed posting or deranged, fringe, lunatic, blue anon, conspiracy gibberish, or violent or graphic content. If it's against Discord's terms of service or it just disrupts our community, I'm just not going to let somebody tear apart the community that you all have built on our Discord server. Discord is not just a chat platform or a platform for gamers. Whilst we do have off-topic channels in a section for gamers, we also have region sections with helpful resources for those regions. In those spaces, you can organize with local Fam of Liberty. You can learn about practical things such as self-defense courses and firearms instructors who are local to you and who are left-leaning. You can learn about home defense and security, participate in firearms discussions with subject matter experts. You can learn about growing your own food in victory gardens and then turn around and canning and jarring and preserving that food. You can figure out your shit hits the fan contingency plans. Build first aid kits and bug out bags. You can link up with other Fam of Liberty members who are better equipped to assist you with, say, moving to safety if you need to be safe. Wink, wink. And like I mentioned before, we do have off-topic places for you to post your art, your cosplay, your written word content, your music. There's a channel for veterans called the DD214 Blanket Fort. Just general bullshitting around. You can also get updates from our social media, which does make our Discord ping heavy thanks to the webhooks that we use to integrate our various social media notifications. You can easily disable those with the push of a button in a channel called Ping Roll. If you're having trouble with Discord, I have this whole ass YouTube tutorial about the Sons of Liberty Discord server and how to get on it. So if you need assistance, start with that video. The invite link to our Discord server is in the Throatpunch at the end of this video and all of our other videos. That invite link is also in the YouTube video description and in the YouTube channel description. If you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in my video, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store if Etsy doesn't take me down for content violations. The merch store is listed in the link tree in our YouTube channel description and in the video description. A lot of the designs and merch get added specifically because you request them in our comments section, such as the 5 new shirts that I put up right after Christmas, the almost 30 new designs the past couple of weeks, like our Oregon Trail Die Mad shirt, MAGA Lube and Satan Be Gone shirts from Brother Billy Ray, our hashtag Not Sorry shirts, Enemy Within shirts, some Big Sarge meme shirts, Fuck Around and Find Out designs. I also just put up a Sons of Liberty version of the beer stein that I use for my morning coffee and my snowflake tear collector glass that you've seen in some of my drinking videos. If you like our video content, we have a whole social media presence on a whole bunch of different sites, And we'd appreciate it if you would follow us on all of our other socials, whichever ones that you've got. The various socials that we have are listed in the throat punch at the end of our videos and in the link tree, which can be found on the channel description. I also want to say that we will be re-enabling our Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. On YouTube and TikTok, we'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. It's a little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then you already know that. Anyway, fuck TikTok. Fuck the Chinese Communist Party. Fuck their censorship. Fuck the US government for trying to extort them. And also, fuck you, TikTok, for shadow banning us. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. Go find the relevant Sons of Liberty account on that platform and share the content from our account because we're probably already there. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comment sections. 7 words isn't just a Deftones song reference or a George Carlin reference. It's the magic number that the algorithm needs to decide that your content on our engagement is more meaningful than other comments like, yeah, what you said, or LOL, or a bunch of emojis. And so therefore it should suggest our video to people who watch the same things that you watch. That algorithm also works on other social media sites, so be cognizant of that on places where you support your favorite content creators. On that note, if for some reason you can't think of a single goddamn thing to say out of all the stuff that I've said here, nothing is thought-provoking, nothing enrages you, nothing gets you fired up, nothing motivates you, then the phrase, "I made it to the end, Big Sarge," is 8 words, so you can leave that if you can't think of anything else. 2 claps and a Rick. 1 team, 1 fight. Woo!
And now it's time for the throat punch!